That took too long! Alright, let's get moving. Not even gonna apologize for making us wait for you. Do you have a poison charm? You'll need them from here on. Shall explain it to them. You can make jewels with materials via re-rise. Not only can they prevent ailments, but they'll also increase your stats and some carry other abilities. Also, you can repeatedly re-rise a gem, thus increasing their effects on your stats. Yo, re-rise sounds like a really good system. I like it. Some materials become gems and you can strengthen them, right? See it for yourself. Here. Poison material. It prevents poison. Status ailment that reduces HP. Yeah, I know what poison does. Gems can only be obtained by re-rising materials. With re-rise, you can also add special effects such as increasing stats. Poison material. Red poison charm. Blue poison charm. Yellow poison charm. Green poison charm. Magic defense, magic attack, physical defense, physical attack. I mean, like... Do all arts use magic attack, or do only, like, magic arts use magic attack in this game? I would assume that there are both physical arts and magical arts. But I want to know for certain. Does anyone in chat know? I think I'll go with red poison charm either way. Arts are, I think, all magic-based. All right, I figured this game would probably be old enough to where that was a possibility. So we will go with a magic one then with yellow. You acquired a new yellow poison charm, +1. Oh yeah, the whole +1 thing, also very Tales of Graces. Okay, so Bandai decided to remake Tales of Destiny, and when they were remaking it, they were like, hey, all of that stuff that we're planning to do with Graces, let's like test it by putting it into this game first. Which is very neat, because I think Tales of Graces has a pretty good system set up, all things considered. So, I'm glad to play like the prototype version of it. After material is re-rised into a gem, you can re-rise it further to increase its strength and special effects. Re-rising can also change its special effects. Cool. I did it! It's a good idea to re-rise materials often. Wait a moment, Leon. I almost forgot to give you your allowance. Here, take this. How old is Leon that he's getting an allowance? Is this dude like 11? Thank you, sir. Oh, nice. This dude offered to pay us 250,000 gold and his allowance for his son, who is like one of the strongest dudes in the land, potentially going to be the 8th general. He's like, you get 1,000 gold, which I think gold is equivalent to yen, which basically means that he just gave him a $10 bill. That's wild. Of course. He's so polite to his dad. My family's completely different. What the heck was... What was Mary doing during all that? Wait a second. Is that Hayasaka from Kaguya-sama? Similar hairstyle. Immediately made me think of Hayasaka. What are we doing now? We're heading out, whatever that means. I should probably equip that poison charm at least to Stan. Well, he's got a white poison charm. Stan will take the purple one. Well, Leon, looks like we're in this together from here on out. I bet I can learn a lot about the sword from you. What are you doing? It's a handshake. Make no mistake, you and I, we are not equals. I can't stand laid-back, careless, overly friendly people like you. Alright, Leon hates happiness. Duly noted. I can respect that. As expected from the promising hedge knight, won't even shake hands with us filthy commoners, huh? You're about to get zapped. Straylice Temple is north of Daryl. There's a village called Armada along the way. Let's head there first. I have my doubts about this person. He can't be too bad. He gets his own story mode. Do you remember exactly where we're going? Straylice Temple, right? We're stopping at Armada first, though. That's right. Armada is north of Daryl's Sheed, apparently. Alright, I'm gonna give this my all. Ruti, you sure were surprised when you heard Hugo was the president of the Oberon Corporation. Well, of course I was. We're talking about the Oberon Corporation, right? The Oberon Corporation grew famous for manufacturing products made from lens. It has a branch in every nation, and it's said that their profits are comparable to a kingdom's budget. In other words, Hugo's loaded. He must be the richest man in the world. I wonder if I could have held out for more money somehow. That's what she's focused on. That's Rudy for you. Of course they have a maid. I'd expect no less from a rich family. Ah, you mean the person who brought us Daimlos and Otwhite? Or Deimlos? Whoops. It was Marion, right, Leon? Don't utter that name so casually. Oh, Leon, wait up! Long time no see, you two. I trust you've been well, words. You were completely silent at Harment's. Now you wish to talk? I couldn't help that. Master Leon would have scolded me had I opened my mouth back there. Shaltir, you've changed quite a bit, haven't you? It's been very difficult for me, for sure. That's not like a Swordian at all. I like how the card backgrounds also just have like a default background, and I think it's different hued if the character is male or female. That's neat. Why were you so formal with Hugo back there, Leon? You guys are family after all. There's a difference between being in public and being in private. That's likely the reason. So then, you think at home, when no one's around, he's all like, yo, Pops, how'd it do? There goes that wild imagination of yours again. Village of Armada is located north. Yep. Alright, got through all the skits, let's go. Bark. Oh hey, it's Walt Disney's employees. I'm from Fitzgold, it's a country far to the west. Hey, same here. What is this? What am I looking at? This chick is just in a cat outfit. Excuse me? You don't even back in the old Tales of days, you don't even have to pay you don't even have to pay for DLC to get the cat outfits. The NPCs just wear it out in the open. She's literally called Cat Girl. The days of the bunny girl are over. Those with cat ears will rise up. Oh my goodness, my throat was too dry for that. I need water. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my word. Someone clip this for me, or actually stream's gonna end soon. I'll clip it myself. I want it. That's funny. I gotta show that to some of the others. What? You think I'm too old? Well, who asked you anyway? What the heck, dude? Wait, is this Aerith? Ah, working in that manner is killing my poor shoulders. Of the 7 generals, Dryden is the one the soldiers fear the most. Yeah, he seems pretty serious. However, that's because he puts his country and his people first. He's more popular with the people of Darrow than you might think. The Oberon Corporation's president is a bachelor. I hear many ladies would jump at the chance to marry him. Well, yeah, he's filthy rich. No, not you. No, I'm trying to talk to this guy. If you believe in Automoni, your country and your family will stay safe. All right. I love that there's so many dogs in this game. Also, my goodness, that cat girl thing was so funny. That was so funny, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hello? Oh, game? Oh, no. Uh-oh. My game froze when I left. That's not a good sign. That's actually a very bad sign. I think it crashed. I do not remember when I saved last at all. Wow, we went for like 3 hours with no issues, and then the game just suddenly crashed. We even spent like the first 10 minutes of stream with Wolfen running me through all of the different settings and stuff to make sure that this wouldn't happen. Wolfen, did you leave a setting out? Have you failed me for the final time? I wanted to see the skit about Leon's name, too. You might see my cursor on screen. Sorry about that. I need to set that to where it doesn't pick up my cursor at all. Well, going forward, I might start save stating a little bit. If this could be a consistent problem. I'll just have to figure out the hotkeys for it. I don't think there's anything I can do other than just close and reopen the game. Nova did have some crashes even when he had all the stuff set up right. Ah, okay, so it's this game is just a little finicky with the English patch and all, huh? Chaos might need to save more often during this playthrough. Well, I didn't have an opportunity to save. When was the last time we saw a save point? We have not seen a save point in a hot minute. I'm pretty sure I've saved almost every time I came across a save point. The game just literally is not giving me the option in the past, like, hour. So it's not like I haven't been saving. But now, I'll probably start hitting a save state every now and then just to be safe. I'll just have to set up those hotkeys on the emulator. Save points are usually at ends. The last time I went into an inn, I think I immediately got hit with a cutscene, and then we haven't been in one since. I'm not, like, blaming the game for the amount of saves or anything. You know, I'm playing a Japanese-only game with an English patch on an emulator that might be a little finicky. You know, something like this can happen. It'd be that way. I'm just saying, like, for the people in chat who are like, oh, you should save more, etc., like, yeah. That's literally, first of all, that's what I said. I'll start save stating. Second of all, I did save at, like, pretty much every given opportunity that I came up across. So, it's not like I wasn't saving. Like, come on. Let's see where it drops me. It would be a little early to end stream right now, so I'd really rather not, but we might have to, because I'm pretty sure it's going to take us pretty far back. But let's see. I accidentally just opened Desmume. That is not what I want. Load the game back up. Don't play the intro music. Don't do it. Thank you. Looking for a game to capture, by the way. There we go. Continue. Young Swordsman. Level 9? I think we were level 12. This seems pretty far back. About the 2-hour mark, so we didn't lose more than an hour then. We gotta get out of here. Oh, I saved right before, like, all of the... Okay, yeah. So I do not think that I have encountered a save point between now and where we were later in the game. So I'm pretty sure I saved at every given opportunity. But we probably want to from now on, like, I'm gonna work out the hotkey for save states, and I'm probably gonna hit a save state like if we don't see a save point for like 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes in the game, then I'll probably hit a save state real quick to make that happen. Hey, you know what we're gonna do though? I'm gonna skip all this dialogue because we did it earlier, but because I have like, I think I got like 10 minutes left in stream, let's run through this boss fight again, because Rudy went down in the middle of it and lost a lot of experience, I think. So I want to redo this fight on stream actually, so that I can get her that experience back. So this actually kind of worked out in our favor a little bit. We take those. What did I just do? I was in the air and I did like, oh, you can double jump. Okay, interesting. Ow. Hey, you gotta go. You must die. Not too shabby. Oh, whoops. Oh, we still have semi-auto, don't we? Are we back to semi-auto? No, I'm on manual. Oh, why'd I move so much right then? Oh, whatever. Help. Rudy is down. That's bad. This is going worse than last time. somehow. Probably because I accidentally got Rudy fighting the higher level enemy there for a bit. Let's try to get Rudy back up. Get up, Rudy. Try not to immediately die. Good first aid, good first aid. Fireball. Sir, I need you to die. Like yesterday. Sir, sir. Stay away. Okay, gotta remember I'm on manual, so I have to move forward before pressing circle now. Nope. Rudy went down again. Dang it, Rudy. This guy is taking so long to kill. Maybe I should go back to semi-auto. Actually, I'm having a little bit of trouble. All right, cool. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, and you got it down to just this guy. Sick. Sick. Gonna have to use another life bottle, which sucks, but that's fine. Don't die. Don't, no, why? Why would you? Now I have to. I'm still doing the run to other side thing, even though I'm on manual. I guess I'm just gonna go back to semi-auto, because manual isn't actually fixing the one thing that I wanted manual to fix. All right, this fight has gotten worse than last time, unfortunately, but whatever. As long as I get all the experience, then I'm fine. Oh, that's right, we have Swallow Dance. I need to remember to look at that. All right, yeah. All right, so now I got to get the blue bar up and then, like, insta-kill everyone. Yeah, sometimes he just runs through all of the enemies for some reason, and I don't know why. Don't die. Am I back on manual? No, semi-auto is just... Manual and semi-auto are being weird. Fireball. Item. Item. I want Rudy to get this experience, please. No! Well, now I just want to restart again. Oh, now it gives me Blast Caliber, like just a second too late. No. I do not accept this. Restart me. I'm getting this experience on Rudy. I have to redo, like, the 40 minutes or whatever off stream to get back to where we were. I'm getting this experience on Rudy. Don't hit me with that copyright music. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm getting this experience. Rudy only has 600 HP. I cannot believe this. No wonder she keeps dying. All right. Let's do it better this time. Walt Disney, you'll never get away with this. I won't allow it. Here we go. All right, this time just focus on this guy. Yeah, sometimes I end up behind the enemies somehow. I just end up going through them, and I don't know why. Like, what is causing that? Also, sometimes I jump when I'm trying to just use my upward art. Why is this fight going so much worse than when I did it earlier? Like, what is different here? These enemies are being so much more annoying now. And I keep running through enemies when I'm not trying to. Stop. Oh, Rudy's dead again. What else is here? Ow. How did I do this fight so easily the first time? Like, what is different? Sir. You must perish. What? Why did I switch? Why did the game switch targets on me? I thought that this guy died because it suddenly switched my target around. What the heck? Hey, dude, you go first. There you go. I'm on the other side of you again for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why that keeps happening. Just get fireball spammed? Nope, never mind. I jumped. I'm having more trouble with the game's, like, actual gameplay right now than I did the entire game, like, all stream. All right. I don't think we used any of our life bottles. Hello. Give me the whatchamacallit. Blast Gouge. Give me what is basically my Mystic Art. Give it to me. Because I'm pretty sure it just ends the fight automatically. There we go. Blast Callus. Oh, you have to be attacking while doing it. Whoops. I love that cut-in. Also very Tales of Graces. So much of this game is Tales of Graces. Oh, I guess I wasn't close enough to kill you guys. I thought it would auto-end the fight. Fire! Go away, both of you. Yeah, Mary, get him from both sides. Get him from both sides, Mary. Get him. You're so close to death. Just die. There we go. All right, we're good. I got the hang of it again. There we go. Hey, we did it. Rudy actually got experience this time. Learn Trickster. Nice. First try indeed. All right, what is the save state button? Does anyone know what the default save state button is? It's probably one of the F buttons, right? It's F1. There we go. And then F3 loads, right? Yes. Yes, it does. And then F2 changes the slot. Right. Okay then. I think we're wrapping just a little early because we also started a little late because I had some tech issues at the start. But we are just going to wrap up here for today. It's at about the 3-hour mark. And like I said, I've got a bit of a sore throat and I've been doing a lot of talking. So the crash was unfortunate. Thankfully, it happened at like right near the end of stream, so about the best time it could. But I will get back to where we were. It'll be an easy spot to get to because it was just when we were walking out of the city. And then we will make sure to utilize save states in case of crashes going forward. But yeah, overall, first 3 hours of Tales of Destiny, pretty good. I'm really glad that I get to play this remake version instead of whatever the original version was, because chat said the original version was a lot like Tales of Phantasia. And if you watch that playthrough, you know that I didn't like Tales of Phantasia gameplay-wise very much because it got very samey and tedious to me. But this seems a lot better. Still not quite as good as like 3D Tales of Combat, but it seems like I'll have a lot more fun with this one. Also, the story seems a lot more structured so far. In Tales of Phantasia, it was just like a lot of like, hey, go over here. Oh, crazy stuff. Oh, go over here. You know, it didn't like, it was kind of just like, hey, go fight Deus's evil stuff, like by going here and then here and then here, and oh, look, Deus is over there, go fight him there, etc. And it wasn't really that interesting to me. It was very, very bare bones and cookie cutter, I guess. But Tales of Destiny, it looks like it has a much more standard Tales of start, where, you know, like, Stan, he's your protagonist guy, wanting to, like, be a knight or whatever, going out doing whatever, and he runs into these other interesting characters that leads to more and more stuff as you go. So, hopefully, this game will keep my interest a bit more, both character-wise and story-wise, because so far, it's off to a pretty good start, and I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say. So for those of you watching on YouTube, if you enjoyed, be sure to check out the description, link to my Twitch channel there, if you want to watch live on Twitch, or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate your support either way. And until next time, farewell.